Alright, welcome to Wednesday, the day where I post something. We're going to be doing a review on the Zoom. I have it here. We're going to talk about it first. So why I chose the Zoom. So the main reason why I picked the Zoom was because I felt like it had many mic inputs. There's no, there's 4 tracks. It's just easy. I can record it just to this. And one thing that I will tell you is that when I use the Zoom, I will be using my onboard mic, or the external mic, the Rode mic up there, because just in case all else fails, I still have that audio. I said I was getting a new mic. Instead, I just got the Zoom H4N Pro. I liked it, and I thought it was better. So the main reason why I didn't show you me unboxing it is because it was so boring. All it was the case, the Zoom, and manual, so nothing too exciting. We're going to get some close-ups on buttons here, so let's go ahead and do that now. So I have it on a ball head, so for when I do my podcast, which is definitely what I'm going to be using for the podcast, is this. Now this I put on there, doesn't come with it, I just added it myself. A coffee a day keeps the doctor away, remember that. You have all sorts of buttons. We've got your record button, you press it once, it'll put it on standby. If you notice this cable, it's my headphones for audio monitoring. The volume, USB, power, remote, if you want to use a remote. You've got your tracks, your mic buttons, your stereos and whatever. Folder file speed and wave MP3, forward and back buttons, or fast forward, rewind, your play buttons, so when you're done recording you press that, it'll play the audio, and then this is what you press to stop recording, because if you press it again it'll add marks if you don't want marks. And then on this side we've got our dial, and then it also pushes in, so that way it's kind of like a click. The menu, the record level, and the SD card input. So there's not much there. You can turn stamina on and off. I don't think that's necessary at the moment. I'm going to put this back. Also, before we get back into this mic, expect a full review on the Ghostbusters 35th anniversary set. I have Egon Spengler, I have Peter Venkman, I have Stance, I have Zeddemore, I have Slimer, I have the Banquet Room, I have the Firehouse, I have the giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I'm just missing the Library Ghost, and I'll be having her coming in soon. If you've seen also in the first episode of the podcast, I said I had Jolly Green Giant. I just picked up Sprout as well. Found him, so that completes the set of the ad icon Green Giant Pops. And I have a pretty extensive ad icon collection, if you can't tell. I have quite a few of those, with exceptions being the Fantastic Plastic figures and the vinyls. And then my Ghostbusters set over there, and my SpongeBob set I also completed with I don't have the SpongeBob Town, which is the SpongeBob with Gary and Pineapple House, but I do have SpongeBob, Patrick Squidward, and then the Hot Topic exclusive Dome singing one. If you guys have been noticing a lot of cuts, it's because of my allergies, by the way. So here we go. We are going to start recording with the Zoom. Let me put on my phone heads. We're going to turn it on. And when you turn it on and you press, you don't even have to press record before it starts monitoring. You just hit it once for standby, and then it will go into the headphones. So some tips is when you are, because you can record this directly into here, which I'm going to get a cable for using the USB. Give a clap. So then whenever you're going to line up the audio, you just match the sound spikes, which is the part where, your audio jumps. So if you talk quietly and you match this audio with this audio, put it together, and then in post, all you're going to do is when you're using this mic, you just completely turn down the audio in the camera and turn this up. So we're going to go ahead and start recording. Alright everybody, so now you are listening to the audio from the Zoom. In the headphone, I can tell that it is a great audio. That does not mean that this is going to change due to the headphones. Maybe this is louder that I'm hearing. Now, if this is recording quieter than you think it is, it's going to be harder to deal with in post. That's why it's good to have an external audio source, just to be on the safe side, because you don't want to be in post editing, you go and you find out this is too quiet or it didn't record correctly. You have something that will still give you the video. It's just not going to be with the Zoom. So right now, if you are actually listening to the Zoom and it sounds good, it's going to be here. You are or you are not listening to the Zoom. And just so you guys know, the Zoom was quite a bit money. It was $2.19 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description where you can pick it up. I mean, there's bundles, but I'm just going to leave the one that I got there, and I'm going to keep it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do tests with and without the windscreen. So first we're going to start, this is me talking with the windscreen, and I noticed when I was hand holding it yesterday, the air from my nose was really picking up. Take it off. See the difference? And also it may increase the audio a little. But I just like having this on because it sounds a little better. So now we're back with the windscreen on. Here's a chunk missing out of it. It's okay. We're also obviously going to be using this mic for the podcast for sure, because why not? And it's just a great microphone, so might as well use it. And if you guys want, we can try some ASMR. I think that'd be kind of fun. Like, we're not going to do no welcome back. We're not Life with Mac or anything. We did an ASMR thing for our theater class in my school. Definitely not doing that again. So I'm never going to do ASMR, just so you know, so don't request it. I find no entertainment or satisfaction value out of ASMR whatsoever. So, anybody that likes to request it, don't, because I will not do it. Sorry to the people who like it. I will not be doing it. There's millions of other people who you can request to do it that actually do it. Not me. I do film and collecting videos and everything. I don't even know why I collect these. Part of me, I don't know. I really don't. I think I do have a problem, though. I do. I'm into filmmaking more than I am pops, but I like them equally the same. I like films for I'm a creative person. Most people probably already know that. I like to create things, and there's many videos on this channel that I've done that I will probably delete sometime or another. The Home Alone remake, no way. That was so bad. Cringed the whole time. So, anyway, I have been thinking about podcasting stuff, and this is from a review to a mic to turn into a rambling. So this might be a mini review plus rambling. I'm probably not going to use that screen setup anymore. It's kind of a pain to set up with the monitor and stuff. I'm thinking if you guys go back a while in the podcast, I used to sit at my desk with the Yeti and the headphones and my computer and stuff. I think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to put the camera below my TV under my bed, and then have my computer hooked up to my TV using HDMI. And then I can, as I'm talking, I can look up. Okay, there's some notes. Boom. Probably not have a slide, because that was pretty stupid. You couldn't even see it. I just wanted to test it. It's kind of testing the waters on that first one. So I'm thinking we can just simply hook up the TV, hook up the MacBook to the TV, put the camera on the Joby or mini tripod under the TV, put the mic on the C-stand or even on the Joby, and set it up, and then do the podcast like that, and then just have whatever's back here in the background, because I didn't really like the white screen, and I was so close, and it just was not ideal. So we're going to be working and playing with different options for recording the podcast in the coming weeks. It's definitely since we've only had one episode of the summer series so far. Stuff like that. And I definitely, by the time, because of season 1, well, we didn't really know we were going to do it again. Well, we did, but I didn't know I was going to do a season 2, season 3. But I just thought it would be better to separate them that way than carry on from last year. So next year when we do season 3, we're going to try to have more guests on here. I know for the Funko segment on Friday, if we do the Funko segment, we might be doing a Guess That Price for the Funko Pops with Mom and Dad. If you guys want to see my mom and dad, you've never probably seen them before. I feel like it'd be pretty fun to do a video like where I pick out, 4 or 5 Funko Pops. 4 probably, 2 for each person. But they'll both guess one pop, and then they'll have to try to guess the value of it, being not so much how much I paid, but like saying Toucan Sam, he's worth $165. They have to, the person who gets closest to the actual retail price without going over. It's gonna be kind of like Price is Right, the bidding Price is Right. They'll get paddles. Dollar Tree has little dry erase board paddles, and they can do that. We might switch it up since there's like Top Pops and all these other YouTubers do it. We might do where I give them a price and they have to say is it higher or lower than that price. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Comment down below if you guys have ideas. Would you like me to do Guess That Price Pop Edition? This one, I believe. If you guys want me to see that, vote in the eye. I don't know. It'll say whatever. And we'll be doing that with different pops. Behind me, even Ghostbusters pops, because I know the banquet room and the firehouse, they're more than $30 worth. That's how much they're worth. And Stay Puft, he will go up, I bet. He will be pretty worth a lot much. He just came out. He's part of the Funko Insiders Club, which is pretty cool. And then I mainly wanted to get the, the 4 Ghostbusters, because Ghostbusters is literally my favorite movie. It's combines science, it's so funny. And I thought, I just wanted the 4 Ghostbusters, and I'm like, well, let's just get the whole set. So I have the whole entire set except for the Scary Library Ghost, which I'm going to be getting. And as well, just so you know, this is black coffee. I do drink black coffee with a little bit of sugar in it, and it's great. That's another thing I wanted to do. Ooh, you could hear me swallow there. That was weird. Another thing I wanted to do was, like, a video of how I make my coffee, because I don't use a Ninja or a Keurig. I use a Chemex. If you guys don't know what Chemex is, I'll link it down in the description where you can pick one up. It's a pour-over system. You need a kettle, but it's really cool. You can use a kettle you warm on the stove, which takes a lot longer, or you can get an electric kettle like I got from Target, which was $40 for a nice Bodum kettle that warms up in literally seconds, which I love. It's a lot easier, I can tell you. And I also, in the Funko segment, I want to do my full ad icon collection, because if you can tell, I've got plenty, and I think the only reason why I collect ad icons is just because I think they're cooler than a lot of other pops. I think my favorite out of my collection right now is, this is tough, because they go with cereals and stuff. So the cereal monsters, those are considered a set, so I'm not going to pick that one, or Snap Crackle Pop. It'd either be one of the Fantastic Plastic Pops, but if we're talking ad icons, I would probably have to go with Toucan Sam or Sonny the Cuckoo. I want to get the Jeffrey, the Golden Ticket Jeffrey, but I got to find it first. Sonny the Cuckoo's pretty cool. I really like him. Hang on, let me see. But I also have, if you guys, I said that in my podcast, I have the Statue of Liberty Freddy Funko coming in the mail. But I guess that's coming from China, so it's not supposed to get here till July 30th, so. And it's June 4th. 5th. I almost said 4th. I did say 4th. Sound weird? Yeah. People often ask, so there's people that say that they worry because I drink too much coffee, and they're probably right. I literally drink, so yesterday or today I've had 2 cups so far. This is actually my second cup right here. On the daily, depending on what's happening, if it's Starbucks, make it myself, it's usually 2 cups in the morning. That's about all. But if I know I'm going to Starbucks, I have 1 cup in the morning, and then I have Starbucks, or, depending on if I'm having other Starbucks out of the house coffee, I just have 1 cup in the morning, and then the cup that I'm getting then. But black coffee is really good, by the way. I only drink French vanilla coffee, nothing else. I don't get all that. I know people who drink that peppermint patty, Girl Scouts, peppermint delight, whatever the things, Thin Mints, creamer, and Nutter Butter, and Oreo, and peppermint, and peanut butter, and all that's disgusting creamers. French vanilla, period. Cafe vanilla frappuccino from Starbucks, or a blonde vanilla latte. And if you don't know what blonde means, it's just it's a smoother, better tasting espresso than their regular vanilla latte from Starbucks. Cafe vanilla frappuccino or blonde vanilla latte, depending on the time. I like cold coffee, I like hot coffee, or a iced vanilla latte from Gloria Jean's. I don't know if that's a place that's around. I know we have one here locally. Or if I'm drinking it at the house, I just take coffee beans, I brew a pot, and then I add sugar in it. And sometimes I add vanilla creamer, but it's rare. But anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed this 20-30 minute rambling video of what was supposed to be a review on the Zoom, but it's now changed to a rambling video. So, really quick, I don't want to get these all messed up, because I know it probably will. Okay, so this is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pop, and I just have to tell you, this pop is awesome. I have an addiction when I get a 10-inch Funko Pop. I mean, it's the same size as my Bullseye over here. It's like the same size box and everything. But I like the Bullseye better, but this is probably one of my favorite pops from the line. Alright, I need to get to editing, try out the Zoom, first video with the Zoom. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you next time. Cut to the end cutscene. Subscribe, next video, last video, whatever. Pick, I don't know where it is. Subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time. Bye.